Let's get this shit going. Alright. I have no clue if my chat really works. I think it does. Rar. Okay. Alright. I mess with way too much things. Alright. Is my mic too high? Oh, shut. I mess with the audio because of the recording, so you're going to hear me like 17 times, okay? Just live with it. For half a second. It does. Rar. Okay. Alright, I mess with way too much things. This shit going really works. I think it does. Rar. Okay. Alright. Like 17 times, okay? Just live with it. Alright. Okay. Okay. Let's pop everything back up. Alright, alright. Hey, by everything, I meant it. It's been a long time since we've done a stream. I'm about to get sick again, so it's going to be fun, but hey, such is life, such is life. Alright. We need to get our shit under control, okay? And right now I'm not able to. Okay, I'll live with it, I'll live with it. Alright. Do we have enough energy for some code? Who knows, who knows? Where the F were we before? Where were we before? We were at login. Alright. So, we're back on the treadmill. We gotta get this shit going. Oh, logging is a little boring, but hey, we'll do it, we'll do it. Alright. Okay. God damn, it's so small. Is it me that is retarded today, or we really like did code like this? God damn. It shows that it's been a long time. It shows. Okay, we change all the prints by logger. Hey, how's it going, Dmitri? Dmitri. How's it going? How's it going? How is your day? Didn't last time... Did you say that you were, like, going to, like, Poland and somewhere else and somewhere else? Are you doing that? Have you done it? You? I'm trying to survive. I'm trying to survive. I'm sick again. My daughter's sick. But, yeah, we'll survive. I'm doing great about that. Yeah, I'm in Poland. Good, good, good. How is Poland? You doing... Is it good? Is it bad? Is it as expected? Is it like... It's Poland. I guess it's better than where you are. And I'm not saying like the better is circumstantial here. Yeah, let's start and open a bunch of Googles. No, Bing. We need Bing. Python. Login. Well, that's great. Oh, you're probably answering my sickness. Yes, we're doing great. I'm trying to learn what the fuck logging is. And I'm not the smartest cookie in here, so... yeah. Did we need to... How are you? Long time no see. What's new? Yeah, apart from the general sickness, the kernel video was insanely good. Like the reaction. Let's just make sure that there's no dumb fuckery that will show on screen. Alright, looks good. Maple circuit. Like 10k. Whoa, bro. Like 10k views in less than 24 hours. That's awesome. That's also a lot of comments. So I'm happy. I'm happy about those results. Hi, MB. But apart from that, we're continuing the project. Still on kernel parser, and we need to like push it forward. Yep, that's pretty much all there is to it. Pretty much all there is to it. I've been assembling a system of Beyond Linux from scratch for this whole time. God damn. That's a big project. How many times did you have to start back over? At least in my experience, I start back over often when I do these type of projects. Tomorrow, I'll plan to gradually transfer the system to systemd because there are many shortcomings in run it. There's a reason we love systemd. So ZRAM versus ZSwap creates comments. Hi, and beware. Yes, it creates a lot of comments, but the reason why is because the disinformation on those two products, let's put it that way, on those two software is insane. And by the way, thank you, MB, for boosting the the messages, the comments under the video. That's appreciated and makes my heart warm. But yeah, we did a good job on the video, okay? Good job on the research, good job on supporting me. We did good on that vid, okay? We did good. And we're still doing good. 10k in 24 hours, that's pretty good. But yeah, like the problem is that even I, that did some amount of research on ZRAM and ZSwap in the past, like there's just some things that you cannot know without like going deep into it for no reason. It's self-serving. True! I'm all in for that. I like run it, but I use plasma, and there's a lot of problems with it in terms of the system dying after I put it to sleep. And that's a problem. Also, sometimes plasma shell crashes and doesn't start. Well, when you go into these big DEs, like, you just gotta go with what they are supposed to be used with, right? So you switching to systemd is the thing. It is the move to do. Actually, I am with ZRAM with a device for write back. It only write back when I flush it manually. I don't think that's true. It doesn't start automatically, and you have to keep it running in the background in a terminal or reboot. Based. That sounds like the type of thing that I couldn't deal with. Yeah, for ZRAM, I need some fucking source for that, chief. The fact that it doesn't do the write back unless manually done, I don't believe that's true. I just think that the default for ZRAM is that it will do the write back, but when you're fucked, right? Official doc. Where is that? Are you talking in the kernel? Like that seems impossible. Like that we gotta agree that it's retarded if it works like that. I hope that this is the thing because I'm reading it, okay? Fuck it. Search for write back. Oh, thank you. Write back. With config ZRAM write back, ZRAM can write idle uncompressible page to backing storage rather than keep in memory. To use this feature, admin should set up the backing device via backing dev. Okay, so you have to set the write back. We knew that. Okay, time for bed. Tomorrow will be a lot of things to do. Glad we talked after so many months. Happy belated Easter. I don't know what that meant, but happy Easter to you too, my friend. Okay, take care of yourself, all right? I love you. I love you. Take care of yourself. I don't remember what you're doing in Poland, but do your best, all right? Do your best, and if you gotta go somewhere else, go somewhere else. And absolutely trounce life, okay? Because you're good at it. You beautiful bastard. All right. Let's fucking read this all, okay? Let's read this all and understand it, because MB, you're on thin ice, buddy. No, I'm not. I'm memeing. All right. Am I on this right cam? Okay, I am. Okay, good. Before disk size setting, and you best, my friend. Love. Good night, all. Good luck. Bye-bye. Love you. Before this disk size setting, it supports only partition at this moment. If admin wants to use incompressible page write back, they should do it with via. Okay. To use idle page. What? I must be misunderstanding this shit. Okay, we're not there yet. We're not there yet. I'm misunderstanding this for sure, okay? So fuck this. We're going more deep. Okay, for now, on any page on ZRAM, our idle page, the idle mark will be removed until someone requests access to the block IOW. Input output, right? I don't know. Unless there is access request, those pages are still idle page. Additionally, when config ZRAM track entry AC time is enabled, pages can be marked as idle based on how long seconds it's been since they last been accessed. Okay, so you can set a timer on that. On the idle thing. Cool. In this example, all pages which haven't been accessed in more than... Is that 1 day for real? Okay. That's kind of unhinged. Not a timer. Wait. Am I misreading this? I'm sorry, I'm starting to get sick, so my brain is... The idle mark will be removed until someone requests access of the block IOW. Unless there is access request, those pages are still idle pages. Additionally, when config ZRAM track entry AC time is enabled, pages can be marked as idled based on how long in seconds it's been since they were last accessed. So I'm sorry, but I'm reading this as... We will put the... Okay, you have a page. Tell me if you disagree. You have a page, or you have like a thing in RAM. And we will say that this gets the idle mark. Did I fuck it up? No, okay. The idle mark if it's been longer than this, and they haven't been touched, right? Can be marked as idle based on how long in seconds it's been since they were last accessed. Yes. Okay, let's see the next line. Because right now, like, I'm strictly talking about idle, not even moving it. In this example, all pages which is okay. Admin can request write back of those idle pages at right timing via... Okay. With the command, ZRAM will write back idle pages from memory to storage. Additionally, if a user chooses to write back only huge and idle pages, it can be accomplished using huge idle. If a user chooses, like, I agree with what you're saying here. I just think that above that, there's an automatic way to do it. I'm sorry, I have a hard time believing, like, if it is not in the kernel, it is in systemd. Like, it would be the next place that I would look. If a user chooses to write back only incompressible pages, pages that none of algorithms can compress, this can be accomplished with incompressible. If an admin wants to write a specific page in ZRAM device to backing device, they could write the page index into the interface. Okay, cool. If there are a lot of write IO with flash device, potentially it has flash wear out problems, so that the admin needs to design write limitation to guarantee storage health for the entire product life. To overcome the concern, ZRAM support write back limit feature. The write back limit enabled default value is 0, so it doesn't have a limit of any write back. I don't know what IOW means. That's triggering. If admin wants to apply write back budget, they should... okay. Everywhere else, the only way they have automatic is parent those. That's so retarded. And by the by, the if anybody tells you that a flash device can be wear out for real, like in the modern day, it's a lie. Like, this was true 20 years ago. Well, not 20, but like 16 years ago. Okay, once. Okay. Okay, but there's no actual fucking way. That's so retarded. There ain't no way. There ain't no way. Documentation is fucked. Wait. Maybe we're the one that are retarded. Everyone that uses ZRAM will use a tool to set it up. Maybe it should always be included inside of the tool. No, okay. Okay, you've checked. Cool. Like, I understand that most people don't need it, but the idea would be that you would set it so that whenever you're missing RAM, you're... Well, fuck, you would store it into your storage. That's the goal. That's how I saw it written. What the fuck's the point then? We're getting very near. Yeah, let's take a look at ZRAM generator. ZRAM is for more than swap. It's an easy performance RAM disk. Yes, but... Okay, my understanding is that ZRAM has some clue on the fact that you're currently using ZRAM as RAM or ZRAM as a RAM disk. And under these circumstances, it should recognize that in one case, it's storing pages, and in the other, it's storing actual files. And when it stores pages, it should recognize that then you should export to swap, export to your backing device. Is that dumb? No, it's the swap subsystem that understands ZRAM. So you're telling me that there's no special pathways when using ZRAM as swap, and it's only using it as a generic make swap like a fucking partition would. What the fuck? That seems wholly inefficient. God damn. Whoops. Okay, so I guess it does it automatically sometime. Anyway. That's why Z-swap exists. Yeah, but that's retarded. I guess then I can wait for C-swap to old compressed pages. And also, there's another thing that I don't get. Like, they all say that you cannot put your system in sleep with ZRAM. I have only ZRAM. I have only ZRAM, and my computer is able to go in hibernation. Then what the fuck's happening? I'm like, there's a bunch of things that we don't understand. You know, that's why we need kernel info. To be able to explain all of this with code, okay? To be able to say, we can track our shit so much. Both, no. I have both option, and I was able to use both. Oh, I don't have hibernation. Maybe that's the issue. But wait! Now I'm even more confused. Has hibernation and sleep changed? Because... But sleep does it too. My computer turns off with sleep. Am I unhinged? Like, my understanding of the difference between hibernation and sleep was that sleep was what you would use when it would just, like, essentially turn off your screen. But in a lot of OS, they ditched hibernation because it was fucking useless to make a difference between sleep or... Okay, does your CPU fan still run? I feel like I'm beginning to go unhinged. Is it just that a modern computer is able to literally shut down everything visibly in sleep? Wait. I guess I'm a retard then. We learn every day, okay? We learn every day. God damn. I don't know if I have the brains to do any of this. Have you watched the news? Life is great in Canada, okay? Life is great. Nope, not what I want to open. Kernel. Oh, fucking hell. That's probably what's going on, right? Anyway. I'm too retarded to read this. Thanks for the link, though. Alright. Where was my brain before I left it on the stove? Nope, not on the side. Here we go. Okay. God damn, it took time for it to reload. I can understand the feeling on having a... Oh no, don't worry about the old kernel, Doug. It's just my... Like, I'm starting to be sick, so I'm not there. I think I'm going to focus on explaining what the fuck I want. So where were we with kernel info? Where are we trying to refactor? The printing and logging. That's what we were trying to refactor. Okay, literally. So let's focus on this. Okay. Okay. So here's my understanding. Before writing, I'll just make little drawings. Here's my understanding of how logging works. So you have like a root logger. Let's put it at the bottom this time. And then you have all of your other loggers that essentially plug into them. So my idea, what I want to do, is that we have a system that essentially can work in multi-core. So we need to account for that. And whenever we go into multi-core, I would want everything that we should like normally export to the screen should now be exported to a different... No, that's a wrong way to put it. Everything that we should normally export to a specific directory should be now exported to a new subdirectory, and everything that should be exported to the screen should be exported to the screen and to a new file. So what I mean by that is that I would want us to have a folder, which folder could be named like directory, sorry, log. And under that, we would have like 1, 2, 3. So for each core, we would have a subdirectory. So that would be so that we can store everything at the place that we want them to be. And the main core would have its own like log/main. And then all we have to do is to export everything like inside of some kind of determined structure into there. And we would be able to display way more detail that way. One or more root logger. Each logger can have a different destination for each log level. The thing that I want us to keep in mind is that we are reusing the same logger, and that's the issue, right? So here, like this is... Okay, the idea here... Fuck. Let me meme around again. Is that we will have that root logger, and technically that root logger is created by the main core for all of its thing. And whenever we go into multi-core, we need to edit because we will have a copy of this, right? So this main core, we have a copy of this. Then we go in multi-core. So we need to edit it so that we say, hey, you, now instead of exporting into /main, you export into /1, right? I don't want to have to change the code everywhere for this to work. I only want to have some kind of magical addressing for the root logger. I would output to the formatter to a table in the DP with all messages there. Then you can have a select. I completely agree with you, MBE, that we should have that kind of thing going on. The big issue right now, like you're right when you say that it's secondary process. And not only that, but it's like secondary on the list of things to do. But I agree. We need to link the two into one another later. Or do we? Do we want to wait? Fuck. Okay, not that have to have. I didn't understand that. Maybe it would be simpler to do it in the DB. That's what I'm starting to think. I think as soon as you're thinking about Flask endpoint, you're overthinking it. The logger can just... I'm sure the logger can could do everything directly to the DB. I don't like the idea of passing by something else in order to get our debugging to work. That feels dumb. But I'm sure that we could... Like, we're the one controlling this, so... Maybe going to the DB... Yes, but you don't want the logger to wait for the DB on each message. I agree, but then you can just do threading for those. And at the end of the day... Fuck, maybe we're overthinking this and we should just push back logging. Maybe we're not ready for logging and we should go for features before. Like, we were pretty fucking far. Just write all to a big file. Yeah, that's pretty much... Oh, nice. Yeah. Yep. Was it even printing? Let's go have a look. Oh, that's some laziness. Right. We can hog the file later. True. Okay, so we had some amount of working thing in there. Okay, cool. True. Okay. I think it was working. So you know what? Fuck logging. And fuck the override thing. Start with the already existing DB that's too complex for my brain. I think we should focus on implementing more ASTs. Let's clip that part. That will be a nice meme. Which one? I said so many memeable things. That won't bite me in the ass, for sure. Alright. More ASTs. Fuck logging. True! What do you mean, MB? That's exactly what we need to do. Alright. Yeah, we need to reinforce the parser. That's probably where we need to be. Oh, we needed to implement highlight. Oh! We need to go back in the ST. We need a web to look at the data. True! Yep. Man. Like we have a start, it's just that it's bad. But like my interface was pretty good before. We should have something like that. Or we should, you know what? We should find how we should steal Bootlin. Okay, that's the idea. We should absolutely steal Bootlin. I have no idea how they work. It is open source. But the big problem is, how are you going to understand any of it? I guess that's how. Wait. First of all, before we get invested into this, how open source is it? AGPL3. Oh no. Which one is this? Fuck. It is the virus one, yes. I guess we can at least inspire ourselves by whatever the fuck they have going on. Static would be the thing, right? Maybe not. Yeah, you just don't copy and paste. Oh. True! Block main. Who is block main? Oh, shit. I think we'll need to just rewrite this whole retardation. I don't understand whatever the fuck this is. What the fuck is this? Yeah, I know. It's a technique to avoid copyright now. Like you have one AI, describe it to another AI that then rewrites it. Okay, but when we do this, how is this executed? What language? Oh, okay, server side, I got it. Give me half a second, I'll go pee. And we'll find what we will do. Okay. I already have all of that. We just need to strip out of it most of it. Did I transfer my web thing in there? No. Alright, we're transferring it. Like, we already have some. Ooh, I need to remove some code, though. Alright. So the code that I want to kill is the search. Let's just remove that and see what the fuck happens. Alright, I guess I'll go into it. Okay, no bad effect. That's good with me. Okay. So none of that was copy and paste. That was all my brain or me fucking around, alright? These fetch will break everything. And right now we are currently generating what we need in order to make them work. Yeah, they're the core of the issue. Fuck, we need a DB for this to work. The issue is I don't know how to make good code, good web code. I have no fucking issue. I have no idea what I'm doing here, right? Look at this shit. I'm essentially just throwing everything in a variable. I have an array of variable, and then this makes like tabs. Next time, you get a BD valid create copy. Yeah, true. I don't know how to make front end. Alright, we're gonna be both yelling at this shit. Like, there must be... I'm a back-end dev. There must be a way... to just... have reusable part. And to just have one thing change in them. Oh, fuck, we're gonna... I don't want to use any of that. It needs to be a true web app. Just yelling at the DB. Alright, fuck this, because we already have our own. And the versioning was working with that, so... Okay. Fuck. That's the thing. Alright, okay. Where is JS? Oh, there it is. Okay. Let. That's a variable. Okay. Operator if else string number function. Like, I already have a bad UI and a bad generation for it. What's a good project that use JavaScript? That I can that I could look at. DOM navigation is AIDS. But I actually fucking did it. Collection. Ooh. True. Blame AI. What do we mean by collection? Wait! We could implement with this. We could implement line logic, right? We could implement the fact that we have like line 1, line 2, line 3. Maybe I'm making this overcomplicated. I don't need to have a collection for this. Well, if I always use the same, I'm complicating myself. But I need to keep that in mind because that means that I don't necessarily have to put like ID 1, ID 2, ID 3 for the thing. Okay. JS window. Oh fuck, that's AIDS. JS graphics? Ooh. Oh, okay. Wait. I was thinking about something earlier. Apache There's so many things. Is it superset? Couldn't we abuse something a little like this? I don't know. No, that's more like a query. Whoops. Yeah, that's the issue. But I'm sure there is something that already does that without being shit. Okay, the reason why I was thinking about that is because the government of Canada, they love... God damn, I'm not going to find what I want. Fuck. Anyway. They love to use like a Microsoft copyrighted product. I don't remember what the name is. But anyway. That was an alternative to it. C-can? What do you mean? That ain't it. Yes, that one. So they might also use this. But I was thinking about the Microsoft copyrighted one, but maybe. Like, I don't know, maybe it's not retarded to use that? Data management system part in that. Because, like, we need to think about the fact that we are going to later on Microsoft Power BI. That's what I'm thinking of. Is this like forcing us to use that? Guess not. Oh, a wiki. Okay, good, because I don't want Microsoft things. Can I have a real, like, showcase? Features. Oh no, it's going to be generic as fuck. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. It's for complex infrastructure. Yes, but we are making a complex infrastructure. Like, you get that our thing will be viral AIDS by the end of this. I don't know how much we want to invest ourselves in this. We're trying to see how the fuck we want to do our website. We're going to host it real quick. Not going to take too much time. I just want to be sure that we're not like embarking on the most retarded journey ever. Because I seem to be really fond of those retarded journeys, okay? Yes, but unless they have like a trial thing where you can log in and like start messing up with things, it's not worth it. I don't want to like make an account and do a bunch of shit. If it's to be complicated, I'll just fucking do it. I'll pull the trigger. I'll do it. What the fuck is this? What? Quebec. And is this supposed to be Canada or? Oh, okay. Sorry, I'm on a retarded rampage right now. Okay. Okay, that's cool. Anyway. Yeah, that's not the one. Thank you for that, but I think that... I don't think that it will get me further. I think for today I'm just going to be retarded, okay? Website is a copy of Bootlin, no? No. I didn't know that this existed. Anyway. Like, that's the level 1 retard thing, but we need to be better than this. Yeah, maybe we should abuse CCAN. Fuck is CCAN? CCAN is what the government of Canada uses, and if it's good for the government of Canada, it's good for me, okay? I fucking love their website. Show us the data for the video. What? I'm confused. Could you rephrase that? If you want to not work, okay, I understand that. Yeah, that's exactly. Show us the data for the video. What? Oh, I would prefer... Okay, okay. Got you covered, bro. Got you covered. Let's go into slop. Ooh, yeah. Six, 7. Okay. So, compared to the other kernel, it's been 6 months that I've done something that good. Six months. It's pretty cool. And that's like timed, scaled, right? So what it's saying is, in 24 hours, my videos are normally at that amount of views. So we're doing great. Yeah. I'm happy. I'm satisfied. Great. I don't know. Should I put this on another computer? Maybe not. At this point, just use Claude. Fuck Claude, okay? Fuck Claude. Yeah, I think I'm done for today. I'll fuck off. Open a can. On a new VM. Nah. I don't want to put too much on that computer. That's what I was thinking about. Oh, okay, on that sense. Maybe you're right. Look, I'll fuck off. I'll look into it. And we'll probably go with this. I'm not doing a VM, so if it has a container thing, I'll do it. Maybe it has. The big thing, MB, is that I will probably format the server, so that's why I don't really care that much. Like, it's already in my plan. Yeah, fuck it, I'll just throw it on. Anyway. Okay, enough. My brain's not there. I'll fuck off. I love you all. We're gonna probably fuck around with this tomorrow. Because tomorrow I'll probably not be very smart either. Because I'm sick. But hey, we'll see, we'll see. Love you. Bye-bye. Okay, have a great night. Have a great night. Bye-bye.